I think in general, at least from my perspective, a lot of opinions have shifted about what award shows mean for the industry in general. So for you guys, both of you separately, what significance do you think award shows like the Berlin Music Video Awards hold for people like yourself, directors and artists, etc.?
Um, I think award shows that and award shows where their heart's in the right place are really important for the industry. And I think award shows that really help boost up, up and coming talent and, allow space to be kind of spotted and that sort of thing is really important. I come from a advertising background where I think a lot of the time award shows can actually lead to work that's created purely for award shows. And I think that's a bit different with music videos where it's usually created to reflect the band or it's created to speak to the band's fans or just a reaction to the song itself. And I think there's something that I enjoy about that. Sort of feels a bit more pure than what can kind of sometimes be a bit more made just to win awards in kind of advertising circles.
Laura, do you see that reflected in music in the same way, or do you feel it's very different?
I think I find it difficult sometimes to like judge creativity, but I like honoring it. And I think with music videos in particular, it's a sort of art form that has become more associated with content than it has about kind of really appreciating the kind of original intention and nature of them. So I'm happy that it exists.
How do you think yourself and the band view music videos? Is it a promotional tool or a creative extension of what you're trying to say?
It's definitely a creative extension. I remember early on, one of our first music videos, my aunt Margaret called me and she was like, "It's very pretty, but what's it for?" And I was like, "It's for art." And yeah, I mean that's why,
For you, Scott, this is, well, for both of you actually, your second nomination for the Berlin Music Video Awards, both, and hopefully second win, but one win and one nomination definitely, both in the best narrative category. Do you feel that narrative is sort of the cornerstone of what you do as a director, or are you looking to explore other, maybe more abstract sides of video creation?
I think I like narrative, but it's also a reaction to Khruangbin's music because I've always found that the music feels like a film score in my head. A lot of the tracks that I listen to, so I kind of like the challenge of trying to put a story that has the right chapters and stuff that matches the shape of the song, and I just really enjoy that. So I think that's why. I also think like there are a lot of other directors that can do kind of visually stunning stuff, and I think I'm stronger on the storytelling side maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I just enjoy that sort of challenge, and also having emotional things in the stories for me, and trying to do that in 4.5 minutes or something is also fun.
Yeah, and a lot of credit should be given to Scott because we give him no narrative to work with.
How did you choose which songs are going to become a music video?
This one just sounded like Scott Dungate to me. And I knew that I wanted to work with Scott again, and it felt cinematic in the way that I think of him. Yeah, I don't. It's like, sure, the songs that have music videos are the singles, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it's not a likely candidate to be a single. It was like I had a vision of it being a music video told through Scott's lens, and that being the sort of beginning announcement of the album.
Right.
yeah, it just felt like I don't know. That's just like, it felt right in my heart.
Nice. As I understand it, the album, a lot of the idea behind the album is stripping down the instrumental part and making it sort of a do more with less even approach. Was that very much in the mindset going into the video as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're doing more with less. No, to be fair, no, we had a very good music video budget. It was more like we just had high ambitions to do extra stuff. So a lot of, there are as always, a lot of people, really getting behind it, and it's been, same kind of crew of people in post production as well, and then finding really good local production partner with Tap Prod really helped, and these things are pulled together with love and care and favors, these sort of things. So no, it's always good, but we always try and it's kind of fun with the restrictions that happen. You have to work out smart ways to get around them, and most of the time it makes the work better. So,
could you give an example of that for this video?
Well, I'll give you an example. Like, for example, the intro, that was an idea. Obviously, Khruangbin means flying machine, doesn't it? Or which means plane in Thai.
Yeah.
Flying engine. Yeah. So I thought, we're shooting in Thailand. We have to have an opening or have plane in it somewhere. So, obviously, I went all over Thailand looking at planes, because we only had one day. So I found a plane cafe 30 kilometers, and we were going to do that, but it ended up being, again, like it cost us too much time traveling there, even a 20-minute journey. So we ended up finding a plane park and sort of doing it. But all that sort of, that trying stuff, not dismissing stuff, keeping it on the table, but seeing if you can get it. And then it sort of happens. And even when we shot, I said to Laura that we might not be able to get this shot, even though we had it, because of the time that we'd run out. So, but we did. So we got the intro and the outro. So, so there's, just things like that, which you have to see staying in a lot.
Yeah. What advice would you give to artists who are looking to collaborate with directors or filmmakers so they can bring their music to life visually?
First of all, I do limited amount of music videos. So I'm just Khruangbin's e-house. But I think letting the artist have a bit of freedom with it first, sort of have a reaction to music's kind of important, because you never know what might happen with that. It's new stimuli. It's sort of, I think you can really unlock something rather than being too prescriptive. But equally, if you've got one thing that you really want to put in there, like maybe put that in or ask about that in the second meeting, something, so they can work out, how that might fit. Sort of part of the joy of making music, fit to it.
Great. Well, thank you very much to both of you for making the time to talk to us at Berlin Music Video Awards and Unsigned Berlin.
Just thank you for me.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's lovely questions as well. We enjoyed it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, I hope you
Awesome.
have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
Bye. Bye.